Okay, guys, arc length. You people know that the formula for the circumference is 2 pi r. Okay, and if you have to find the arc length, arc length is basically a part of the whole circumference. Um, as you people were learning yesterday about the area of a sector, there you had the major sector and the minor sector. Similarly, the arc can also be the minor arc or the major arc. That depends on the angle that it has at the center. Like if you look at this APB arc, so this one is the minor arc here, okay? This is the minor arc APB. This one AQB, this part of the circumference, if I can show you the angle here, this angle is 260 degrees here. You can see that this is clearly a bigger angle. So this AQB is the major arc here. Since this arc length is a part of the whole circumference, so um, when you have to find the length of this arc, so this has to be a part of this 2 pi r, this circumference here. So bigger is the angle, bigger is this arc length here. Okay, so if you want to find the arc length APB, so this would be APB arc is going to be 100 over 360 times 2 pi r. Okay, and the arc AQB would be like this is the radius here. That would be 260 over 360 times 2 pi r. In general, the is formula for the arc length is going to be theta over 360 into 2 pi r. So that is how you will be finding the arc length. And if suppose you have to find the perimeter of all this region here, so you will be needing the arc length, then these boundaries here, which are basically the radii of this sector here. So perimeter of a sector is the arc plus twice the radius. This way, this is theta over 360 times 2 pi r plus 2r. That is how you find the perimeter of a sector. And you already know that area of a circle is pi r square, and then area of a sector, you have done that, that is theta over 360 times pi r square. That is how you find the area of the sector. I'll be putting in front of you the some of the worksheets here, and you have to try find the areas and the arc lengths here. Okay, so here is the question, guys. You find the arc lengths and the areas of the sector here. Okay, so I'm putting it up to you. You start finding them. Okay, we had to find the areas and the perimeters of the shaded regions here. Like though this worksheet is only asking for the arc length, but I would want you people to find the area and both the perimeter of the shaded part. So if you look at this one, the first question here, the angle over here is 270. So this is basically the major sector here. So if you only have to find the arc length, so the arc length would be 270 over 360 times 2 pi, and the radius is 12. Okay. So you manipulate this, you get the arc length. And then if you have to find, what is the answer to this? 56.6. So they're saying this is 56.6 inches here. And when you have to find the perimeter, for instance, of the whole shaded part, so that would be 56.6. That is all of this arc here, plus twice this radius, that is 2 into 12. Okay. So that would be the total, that is 24, and that is going to be 80.6 inches. That is the total perimeter. And when you have to find the area here, the area is, that is simply um, 270 over 360 into pi r square, that is pi into 12 square. So you can you just put all of that into the calculator and you can get the answer. So what is the area of this part here? This is 339 approximately, correct to three significant figures, inches square. Okay? So this way you carry on finding the um, areas and the perimeters of these shaded parts.